So you have had, and you continue to have, an incredible career on camera and on stage, and is one of the most prolific and recognizable actors of the last 3.5 decades. So don't say you didn't. I don't want to hear some humble no. It strikes me that acting is first and foremost and always about character, about taking on a role, wearing it like a second skin, becoming that character in so many ways. And you're a great example of that, because you're not an actor who's typecast. You've played all kinds of different kinds of characters. And while watching you in a role, we definitely know who you are, but we forget because you embody those characters. So here's what I'm curious about. Can you talk a bit about what your process is as an actor for creating such realistic and deeply felt characters, and how much of that influenced the way you wrote The Tinderbox?
It 100% influences the way that the characters came out in Tinderbox. And I'd like to say, it's one of the things I'm proud of, is I think that every one of the characters resonates. From the smallest character who has, one appearance, to, the hero, or, the Princess Allegra. Which, by the way, the Allegra Cafe in Vancouver was the first place that we, Yvonne and I had a date, and that's why she.
Oh, sweet.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, when I've taught acting on occasion, and you're right, I mean, whether it's theater, film, television, I've played good guys, I've played bad guys, I've played really bad guys, supporting, leading, comedic, dramatic. And the same thing always applies. And that is, you have to subjugate, as a human being, your ego to the character.
Yeah.
You cannot hold them at arm's length. Even when I'm playing somebody like Richard Ramirez in the film I did called The Night Stalker with the wonderful Bellamy Young, who was with me in Prodigal Son, you have to adopt that character's worldview. You cannot judge them. If you're going to play them and judge them, the audience will see you apologize. And you can't do that.
Oh, wow.
It's Diamond Phillips. I'm just saying that. So you have to open your mind and your heart, and you don't have to agree with them, but you have to fully invest yourself in that character, and the parts of yourself that that would apply to that character. And somebody said, well, I could never do that. I could never be a serial killer. It's like, well, you ever thought about, if I could kill that guy? You just take that and you extrapolate it. You take the word no out of your head, and you once again don't apologize for how the character lives their life. You live that life on the street, and do everything you can to present it fully and completely. And a lot of that, I lost a lot of weight for Richard Ramirez in that film. I lost a lot of weight for The 33, where I played Don Lucho, a Chilean miner who got caught in. He was the foreman of the Chilean miners who was caught in that cave-in back in 2010 in Chile. And so you do your research. A lot of the writers who are friends of mine always do their research about their books, and it's the same in the acting world. If you need to learn how to make an omelet, you learn how to make an omelet. If you're going to do it on camera, so that people believe that you know how to do this. So yeah, I mean, playing a cop, I've done tons of research in that area. Playing a soldier, playing Richard Ramirez, that was a deep dive. Playing Richie Valens. It was watching all of the video that was possible. It was reading every article. It was talking at length with his family. I'm not a cholo from East LA, but I drove around for 2 weeks with the brother who was who grew up in that life, and we went to the places where terrible things happened to him. He did terrible things, and it was my job to absorb that